Simon & Schuster Audio presents Ernest Hemingway on Writing. Edited by Larry W. Phillips. Read by John Bedford Lloyd.
This book is dedicated to my mother and father, to Mr. Edwin Benish, and to Charles Pete Redfield of the Silver Coach. Acknowledgements. The editor and the publisher gratefully acknowledge the permission to reprint granted by the following authors and publishers: Mary Welsh Hemingway for A Movable Feast, Byline, Ernest Hemingway, Death in the Afternoon, Green Hills of Africa, The Nick Adams Stories, Ernest Hemingway, Selected Letters, Ernest Hemingway's Nobel Prize acceptance speech, and one unpublished manuscript. All quotations from the works of Ernest Hemingway are fully protected by copyright and are used by permission. Mary Hemingway and Alfred A. Knopf, Incorporated, for How It Was, by Mary Welsh Hemingway. Copyright 1951, 1956, 1963, 1965, 1976, by Mary Welsh Hemingway. George Plimpton for An Interview with Ernest Hemingway from the Paris Review 18, Spring 1958. Foreword. Ernest Hemingway's public image as war correspondent, big game hunter, and deep-sea fisherman has tended to obscure his lifelong dedication to the art of writing. Only those who knew him well realize the extent of that commitment. To Hemingway, every other pursuit, however appealing, took second place to his career as a writer. Underneath his well-known braggadocio, he remained an artist wholly committed to the craft. At some times he showed an almost superstitious reluctance to talk about writing, seeming fearful that saying too much might have an inhibiting effect on his muse. But at other times, when he was not caught up in the difficulties of a new work, he was willing to converse freely about theories on the art of writing, and even his own writing methods. He did this often enough in his letters and other writings to make it possible to assemble this little book. For readers of Hemingway who would like to know more about his aims and principles as a writer, this collection of his views will provide an interesting sidelight on his books. For aspiring writers who are looking for
Sample complete. Ready to continue?